Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Arizona Wildcats. Bear down. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll start the return inside his 25.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Bowling Green Falcons. Take it away, broadcast team.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Arizona Wildcats. Bear down. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Finds a little space. Here's the return from inside the 25. Powers through. He'll go out of bounds at the 25-yard line and in. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And some room to work. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Can they catch him? Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. Under fire. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And these situations, third and eternity.
And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Roberts. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Finds his man. It's Stroman. It's a seam wide open. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the first down marker. The Mountaineers line it up with a first and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Quick strike through the air for the score. And the Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. The Mountaineers getting set on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. The 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into its own hands. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trick 9B. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Back to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. And the Mountaineers will line it up on first and 10. 27, John. 27, John. Wants to go up top on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Offensive line has got to do a better job communicating. They got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown! The Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. To the air on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. He's loose down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they turn it into a defensive score. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers! The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, App State. Once he got some room, it was over. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's work. He's into the open down the middle. And the defense got it. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing Kent State Golden Flashes. Take it away, broadcast team.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first-half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal.
He uncorks one deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Underwood. Oh, they really could have used that. That's their physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's got it in, more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Penn State! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the San Diego State Aztecs. Take it away, broadcast team.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Going for a big play right off the bat. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rock.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Aztecs offense will have its first possession of the game. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking group.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Aztecs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Emmanuel. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Wants to bring it back. State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's reeled in. It's Davis. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the TCU Horned Frogs. Fear the Frog. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Running free. Touchdown, Penn State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Duke Blue Devils. Take it away, broadcast team.
The give from the gun. It's a running room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the balls.
Touchdown, Ducks! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Number 21 with the carry.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Baylor Bears. Sick 'em, Bears. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty...
Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. They move on top here in the 4th.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Buffalo Bulls. Take it away, broadcast team.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
Touchdown, Oregon. Number 21 in the end zone.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Ball State Cardinals. Take it away, broadcast team.
Looking to pass. It's Kelly. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
He'll do it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, the ball's out on the return. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Pirates of East Carolina. Take it away, broadcast team.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. And pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Pirates send out the punt unit. He's got it. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Making side adjustments here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jordan. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Off and running. Touchdown Tigers. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Falcons of Air Force. Take it away, broadcast team.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Under fire! And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Louisville!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Falcons offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Akron Zips. Take it away, broadcast team.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Wants to throw. It's Finley. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell.
Oh, out of space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. The Zips, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Rushes on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Finley. Had to throw it before he wanted.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. And you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Newell. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Oh, it's blocked.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Arizona State Sun Devils. Fork 'em, Devils. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Levin. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete. Fourth down's coming. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got an extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here's the pressure. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Levin. This time on target.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Buffalo Bulls. Take it away, broadcast team.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option. The quarterback, they've seen.
Turning on the Jets. Turning it on. Past the 10. Touchdown Buckeyes. And that one will give them the lead.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Louisville Cardinals. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
First play of the period, first down here. Rides to back and leaves it. Oh, he's got a chance. Wide open spaces. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play.
There he goes! What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Spins away from the defender.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get...
Oh, he's got some space. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He's going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll gather on the sidelines now as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. And it slips through his fingers incomplete. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Looking for room. It's Donaldson. Past the 45. There he goes. He's loose. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Looking for a man, it's Moss. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. At the 30. The 30. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Ohio State, number 12, with the grab and the score.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Michigan Wolverines. Go Blue. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Let's go. Break. Double. Trying to set the tone with the run. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And key number one in this football game for this defense was stopping this running back. And they've done such a good job, man. He is tough to bottle up. You got to do it by committee. Everybody's got to fly to the football and tackle. And they've really met that challenge so far tonight.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time, playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Michigan. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves him with 2nd and short.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and he gets a positive gain.
These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1 and 2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
The Buckeyes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. On the option. Running to Green. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
I don't know about the play call there. 3rd and long, and you're going option, and the defense, give them credit. They took everything away. The quarterback had to keep it himself. Defense is fine, giving up a couple of yards, but that's all you're going to get against the athleticism they have on that side of the football. I think that was a play.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always matters. You go back to 2006, number 1 versus number 2, so always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so much to college football.
Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the California Golden Bears. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
The Golden Bears will kick it away to start us off. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will try to get something started with their first possession. running the play. Takes the handoff. It's Barber. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chew that yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Wolverines get enough for the first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this...
Gashing the knee on the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Every offense talks about being physical, setting the tone. That is exactly what the offense just did. Run the football every play down the field. Don't try to trick them. Don't try to confuse them. Just be physical and set a tone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Here's a hit. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop me running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for room. It's Jordan. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It was a largely forgettable first year for Sharon Moore at Michigan until He beat Ohio State and Alabama, and that's the way you put an exclamation point on a season.
So it helped generate a little bit of momentum coming into this year, but after winning a national championship 2 seasons ago, fans want to get back to that, David. I think the biggest place they got to look is the quarterback spot.
And I think obviously it revolves around the quarterback spot. Last year they rotated guys. Defense was still very, very strong. They spent a lot of money in this offseason at that spot to get it solidified, and if they get that spot right, obviously this team takes off.
It's a seam wide open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it in matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete and get the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
And the Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Run in the red zone, it's Barber. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Under fire. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. So here comes the Michigan offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode.
It's a running room. All out of space. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
To the air, it's Nelson. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Golden Bears will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Just much as they'll try to build on this lead. Fights off a defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
He's got it down the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Barber. Turning on the Jets. Turning it on. The 20. Take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something next. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Nelson. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Ready to try the point after. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good.
Michigan 34, Cal 0.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They go to the ground, fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They'll keep it on the ground. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive. Downhill. Went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss. Forcing the 4th down.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
From his end zone, he'll go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and they keep the drive alive.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Gets it past the marker. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, and chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. And he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that.
Wide open spaces. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W.
Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Georgia Bulldogs. What's that coming down the track? Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, Dave, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams were going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Under fire. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. This move just oozes confidence, going for it on fourth down from their own side of the field.
Down, force a punt, they go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Pocket breaking down. Gets away from one. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
To throw, it's Navarro. Rush is on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase and bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
Sends out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll field the punt and take it back. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give on the option. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Wolverines come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Give to the running back. Creates a little room. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominium.
There he goes! Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown!
Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Back to throw, it's Navarro. He's got the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. And you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football. Not good.
Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. First play of the drive wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets him up on second down. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on second down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Back to pass, it's Underwood. Hauls it in.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They got to just figure something out.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's White. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
He wants to throw it again. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got it set up on the outside. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking for the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And they trust